Fair.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome.
We are B is for Bad Movie Review. I'm Scott.
And I'm Steven.
And every week we watch a movie. We tell you how we felt about the movie. But not just any movie. We watch a B-rated movie.
Yeah. The best
we
kind
hope
of
you have
movies.
we hope you have enjoyed our catalog as of late. If you're a new listener, I would highly recommend going back in time and joining us for our other fun movies that we've done. But
yes, and we do recommend that you have watched these movies before you listen to these episodes, obviously, because these are for fans. I mean, obviously, if you don't mind B movies being spoiled, just listen to it anyways.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and it's like if you want to hear like a very interesting description of the movie and what we feel about it, and then take that inspiration and move towards like watching the movie yourself, I love that too. So either way,
that's also fair. Honestly, like there are some people who like hearing spoilers and stuff first. I've had so many people on my other review channel like message me like, I'm glad you spoil a little bit because like I hate going into a movie completely blind. And I'm like, that's crazy. I love going into movies blind.
Yeah.
But also, like, I also had a video about like I don't think it's possible to spoil a B movie because B movies are so wild, so out there that it's almost the hook to watch them to have it spoiled for you.
And like the twist is always expected, right? It's like, oh, the good guy was the bad guy. They've been alluding that this entire time, but I'm so surprised.
Like how I described this movie to you and how I described to everybody is like the second coming of Jesus Christ comes to Canada where these vampires are hunting down the lesbian community because the church doesn't care about lesbians. And Jesus is like, no, love is love. And I have to protect all the lesbians. And I'm like,
Jesus Christ versus vampires who are against lesbians. That's all you got to say.
I mean, true. But like every time I say that, everyone's like, Jesus Christ protecting lesbians from vampires. What the fuck?
God loves everybody. So,
and I love that message.
Yes.
By the way, that is the best. Yeah. Like this is the epitome of a Christian film I will get on board with.
For sure. All right. Well, let's just jump right into this. We are watching Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
Yes.
Not Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Also very good.
Similar. Yeah, that one was way better to be a, but
and
also
had a way bigger budget.
More money in the production on that one. So this movie is fucking wild. It's just so stupid. It's like the start of this movie is literally like a nurse going to her car and a vampire, and I guess she must be a lesbian. I'm not sure. Like, I don't think there was any opening scene where it showed her like making out with any girls or anything, but it just like they go to the car and she drinks the blood, and it's just so fucking weird.
I gotta say, I love her face rubbing down the glass so badly because it is more realistic.
Terrible shot. Yeah, they did a terrible shot of it. Like her tongue gets stuck on the window while she's essentially like pushed up against a car. She gets her blood sucked, and then while she's pushed up, her face is like smushed into the window, and it's like when you watch someone like lick your window, her tongue is just getting stuck on the goddamn window. It's so fucking weird.
It's so good though. Honestly, it makes me laugh every fucking time because it's so real. Because so many times you see it like going too smoothly, like it was wet surface, but when it's a dry surface, it rubs. It has that squeaky sound. It has that like everything is about as like awful, and it just sounds and feels and looks disturbing and weird. And you're just like, yep. Perfect. Nailed this shit.
Oh my god. It was so weird. And that kind of opening too, you know exactly what you're getting into.
Oh, 100%.
Like, you absolutely know this is going to be a shit box of a movie, but you're still intrigued.
If I told you this movie was shot on weekends over 2 years of time, would you believe it?
I would actually. It was actually kind of funny. So, and I'm guessing that's why he got the haircut too, because that didn't make any sense why he got the haircut.
I think so too, because it was over the span of 2 years.
Yeah. So there are a bunch of shots in this movie that are really funny. Like after that instance, two fathers meet and they're like, we got to get Jesus in on this. And then one of them goes to Jesus. Then this is the weirdest part of the movie to me too. The vampires knew they were going to Jesus.
Yes.
And they showed up and they killed the other two guys who went to recruit Jesus into the vampire hunting community.
Before we get too far into that, I have to say, the fucking pastor that had the mohawk, and then he had the helmet with the mohawk slot for his mohawk.
And the crucifix on the right side of it or something.
Yes, but my God, the cut in the helmet to have his mohawk fit through it was the most amazing attention to detail thing in this film.
And it was just so fucking funny. Like, And it's just like weird because he's a weird looking pastor anyway in a Catholic church. Because they all are technically Catholics, I want to say. So.
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, it's very Catholic church, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just funny because there's that guy, and then there's the black guy with like the giant fucking afro, the other church leader, and I'm just like, okay, I see where this is going. Oh my god, it was just so in this scene, like it is just so funny. The two guys go to bless the beach water, which I think is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Just like. So Jesus is like karate chopping the vampires.
He uses kung fu in this movie. That's how he fights vampires.
Yes, this is pretty much a kung fu movie. That's all this movie is.
Well, this is how he uses to fight vampires and atheists.
Yes, the atheist was great too. I loved at one point in the movie. There's like a Jeep that stops near a park, and Jesus is walking in the park, and it's like the fucking clown car thing.
Yes.
All of these fucking people start coming out and like attacking him, then he'll defeat them, and then more people will come out, and it's like
42 people altogether, I think is what I counted. It's in groups of 6 at a time, and then all of a sudden it goes in groups of 3 at the end.
Well,
for the last
more
two.
Professional people, the more like trained people come out in groups of 3. The others are just stupid.
My
like
God,
peons.
This scene is so fucking funny to me, and it's funny because I saw this scene in the Toxic Avenger 2. They had a scene like this where they have the bad guy shows up in a limo and he opens up the door and bad guys come out and he defeats them and more come out and more come out and more come out, and they do this exact same thing. And even Michael J. White's one of the people that comes out of the limo and fights the Toxic Avenger in the second movie. But I saw it in this, and I think this one was better. I just really like the Jeep was so dumb, but I think because it was such a small vehicle that usually only fits 4 people, having 42 come out of it was just so amazing.
Yes, and it was so interesting too because like all the karate moves were terrible.
Like, they were the worst cut things ever. Like barely make contact, like fall over completely. Like
and like Jesus never fought any other way until the end of the movie, which I cannot believe too.
Dude, like, I love the way he fights at the end. It's so good.
Yeah, that end of the movie was so weird. So near the end of the movie, he's like fighting someone else in a different location, and so this doctor who's like a bad guy in the movie is watching on TV, and it's like live on TV, and then Jesus walks into his room and he goes, "But I just saw you live on TV." He's like, "I'm everywhere, bitch."
Dude, that line, it's so good. It's solid. It's so good.
And just like he's losing in 2 different locations too, which I thought was funny. Like he is so bad at fighting. It's so fucking
when
funny.
He puts like the kidneys on his fucking hands, his brass knuckles to fight.
So this doctor, so the vampires can walk during the day, and the way they do that is they basically have a skin transplant, it seems like.
Yeah, so they're taking the skins of these lesbians. Yeah, and then they're putting them on the vampires, so the vampires can be out during the daylight.
Yeah, and it's because the lesbians are the farthest thing from God.
Yeah, they knew the Catholic Church wouldn't stop them or try to stop them because they didn't care about lesbians. But then when Jesus came down, he was like, "No, love is love. We love the lesbians. Let's save the lesbians."
Oh my! It's just like the weirdest thing, and this doctor like does crazy shit. So like Steven was saying, at one point he pulls like kidneys out of a dead body to use those as brass knuckles. It's like so stupid.
Well, and he's honestly, he's probably the most over the top character in this entire thing because the effects of the body. The effects of the body when he does like the autopsies is the most atrocious effects I've ever seen. Yes. It's almost worse than Birdemic. Like it is terrible. My wife who's actually done autopsies is just like, what the fuck? That's like plastic bags and straws. And I was like, yep.
How dare you ruin the illusion for me,
dude? It's so bad.
It
like
is,
his face the entire time. Like, I'm the most evil person in the entire world.
He tries to choke him out with the intestines, which I thought was really funny. So,
God, dude, it's like so
there were some good scenes in this movie. Like there were some funny fucking scenes.
There
were a couple that were just out of this world.
I'll wait till the best one we'll save the best for later. The best one, obviously, is the jazz club.
Yeah, the weird scatting by Jesus.
the fight scene after that is the best scene of the movie.
Yes, I know, but like that whole scene was weird. So before this fight scene, they're at like a jazz club, and this guy is like scatting Star Wars stuff. He's like, Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan. It's like the dumbest thing, and it's like it's supposed to be jazz, but really it's garbage. So I don't know.
But he's also supposed to be this really famous like jazz person in this town or something.
Yeah. In fucking Toronto, I think.
But this is also one of the greatest things because I love when he looks into the mirror when Jesus goes and like scats really badly, and then he like goes to play the drums.
Yeah, behind the band is a giant mirror for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but he looks into the mirror, and the only one in the audience he can see are the people he brought with him.
Yep.
And everyone else is not in the mirror, so they're all vampires.
So he does a quick little drum solo, and then he throws a fucking drumstick right through the heart.
And like he throws one drumstick, and it turns into like 7 at one point, or like a chair, it's a leg of a chair or something. Remember that?
So everything that is wooden in this bar is used as a stake. And my favorite is when the Mexican wrestler Santo grabs a toothpick and then flicks it into the heart of a vampire and falls over dead. My God, cinema. Like, so good.
The plunger was actually really funny, too.
Oh, the plunger was good, too, yeah.
He stabs someone with a plunger, and then he gets stuck on the door because the plunger, the other side of the rubber side of the plunger hits the door. And I just thought that was really
And then he tosses, the guy was like taking a shit in there in the stall, and he tosses the vampire onto him, and then he stabs him while he's taking a shit. I'm like,
the guy taking the shit, it's like, no, I got you, bro. It's just so good. There's some crazy shit. So Santos, he mentioned, that's like a Mexican lucha libre. Yeah. God contacted him and said, hey, you got to go get the Saint in Mexico, and it's Santos, and he flew a plane in.
You got to talk about how God contacted Jesus.
Oh, yes, please.
He possessed a bowl of ice cream.
He did possess, and then he ate one of God's eyes that he had from the ice cream because it was a cherry.
But I'm just like, he's literally like at this ice cream shop talking to a bowl of ice cream who's God, his dad. And his dad's
not
like,
at an ice cream shop. Where is he?
Oh, some other diner or whatever. I can't remember.
No, where is he?
I don't remember.
He's at Hooters.
Oh, is he at Hooters?
Yeah. He was at a Hooters. Like, those are before they like took the costumes and made them really like fucking tight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if you look at her shirt, it does say Hooters on it. So they're at a Hooters. I guess that's where they all meet, and he goes there because he's sad, and she's like, I'll get you some dessert, honey. And he's like, but I didn't order dessert. And then it's God.
His dad tells him to find this Mexican wrestler Santos, and he'll be the one to help him. And
I was so confused. So this is like the weirdest part of the movie to me. I'm not sure if this was just a gimmick they tried to do.
The big butt?
But yeah, the big butt. So like Santos brings this girl with him who has a giant ass. And like everyone just like smacks it or touches it or does something with it, including Jesus, which is crazy. But like everyone's doing this, and like she gets out and she's like acting like it's not a big deal that everyone's trying to grab her ass, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's fine.
They even bring it back in like the bloopers during the end credits where they're showing her like, because they actually like made her a bigger butt, obviously.
Yeah, they did. They made her like a plastic butt, essentially.
Yeah, because it was ginormous. It was fucking thing that would make Kim Kardashian fucking nervous. But like, but went out there. Yeah. Went out there and like even in the background, like people are like smacking her in the ass and she's just like giggling. And I was just like, that just must have been a joke that they just decided to throw into the movie. Like something that they were just like,
because it came out of nowhere. You have no background to it at all. It just happens.
Just big butts are funny.
Maybe, or maybe there's some biblical reference we just don't know. I guess it could be that.
Yeah, maybe there was a big butt character in one of his other movies or something.
Maybe. Who knows? So this is where it gets kind of like, it's very cringy in certain aspects of like the making out scenes. Like at one point, the vampires like invade a lesbian orgy. So it gets like a little weird. I'm like, okay, well, it's like,
I don't think it was a lesbian orgy. It was a lesbian like meeting.
Yeah, but it looked like it was almost set up like an orgy, and that this after the
I think it's just because they ate all of them already.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
So at the aftermath of this, some girl walks in and just starts screaming, and the screaming lasts a good like 3.5 minutes
with breaths in between. She'd be like,
yeah. And that was pretty good, actually. I like that.
It was so dumb. It lasted way too long, but it was so funny.
Jesus comes in and like slaps her. First the girl slaps her, and then Jesus slaps her. There's another girl in here, Mary, who's like a sidekick character. He had a lot of
seriously Mary Magdalene is what she was supposed to be. Yeah.
Kind of, but not really, because she wasn't gonna fuck Jesus. She was lesbian.
I know, but she was like the second coming of Mary Magdalene.
Oh, the right coming of Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
She's like weirdly, how would you define her? She's very, very sexual, but in a strange way.
Yeah. Like she was meant to be like the eye candy, but like not in like not in like the typical male gaze kind of way. Like she's fully covered. Like she's not wearing the most skin tight like leather outfit.
She's wearing like a baggy fucking. It almost looks like something from Austin Powers.
Yeah, almost
baggier. Yeah, what the women in Austin Powers wore, the tracksuits.
Yeah. So it's kind of this like weird thing because like she's meant to be sexualized more than most, but like she's not over sexualized.
No,
kind of like
but she uses her words more. It's like they go into a sauna room. And this is weird. She was wearing like a bra, but then she's also wearing a towel, and I'm like, why? You're in a sauna room. Why are you all wearing towels?
Well, I mean, some sauna rooms people wear towels, like they'll be naked under the towels, but they'll wear the towels so they don't.
When they're naked underneath, but they both had clothes underneath their towels.
I mean, like, that's fair.
What is the point in that? Just then take off your clothes and keep the towels.
Yeah, because I've seen people either go with the towel or the swimsuits. They don't typically do both.
Not usually both. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's something about the towels that exfoliates the skin. I don't fucking know. I don't go to saunas.
I know.
I'm not a part of a goddamn country club. I don't know.
I don't tanning bed. I have sauna before, but
can you let us know if you go into a sauna if you're supposed to wear a bathing suit and then a towel underneath that, or underneath that?
See, honestly, over that? I would rather go to like kind of like the bathhouses where it is just naked and everyone's expected to be naked. Like
fair.
Honestly, going to like nudist kind of places like that it's so freeing.
It is, and it's not just freeing. It's like you stop caring about like the size of your penis. Yes. You stop caring about honestly the body that you currently have. You stop caring about all that shit.
Like the first time you get naked in front of other people, you realize how much it's just natural.
Yeah, it's just and it's normal. Like you do that with your significant others all the fucking time.
Yeah.
There's nothing weird about it at that point, right?
Exactly.
Now, there's a level of trust there, but I think that trust is built by just being naked around each other.
Well, especially if you go to an establishment meant for those things, like if you go to like a nudist colony or like a nudist swimming pool, or like if you go to a place expecting of that, everyone's expected to be respectful, and a lot of the rules in place are to be respectful. So it's like very much like that's why I even like first went into one of those establishments. I was like, oh, there's actually a lot of like rules, like people can't be creepy or they'll kick you out. Like, all right, I'll go.
You can walk around with a hard on, but once you start stroking it, that's where the problem starts.
Exactly. Unless you're in a swinger community, and then it's all free game.
Yeah, free game. Fun, free game for sure.
Fun.
So anyway, So
back to the movie.
If it's normal for a person to wear a swimsuit and then a towel over that, please let me know because I'm actually kind of curious about this now.
I mean, a weird tangent to get on while talking about Jesus Christ Vampire.
I want to know. It was fair enough. I want to know.
Fair enough. I don't blame it.
And like she's sexualized in such a weird way. And then I think this is where it was made over 2 years comes into play. I think originally their idea was having Jesus and her kind of be like this weird. I honestly
think she was supposed to be Mary Magdalene, whereas they were supposed to have this like kind of attraction, but like. Everyone's like, did they actually do it? Yeah. No, they never did, kind of thing.
And I think they changed their mind like by the end of the movie and said, no, I love her.
Yeah, they kind of did go this like weird, like, they kind of just went with all the lesbian vibes. Like, and it was very like,
I think that would have been fine if they
oriented,
maybe
like for the LGBT.
but I think that would have been fine if they reshot those scenes where she was flirting with Jesus, but they never did. So then it just becomes weird.
Because the end of the movie just becomes like, I'm bi, I'm gay, and Jesus is like, I'll save everybody, yay!
Yeah, so and it's just amazing. There's Jesus at the end of the movie is just fucking awesome. So
yes,
he goes to this like industrial park. It's like where cars get broken down, and he's fighting the well, he got kidnapped essentially because they threatened to kill Mary, and they threatened to kill Santos, and they threatened to kill Big Butt Lady who never had a name. And he goes there and he starts fighting, and he's like, kind of starts fighting. He gets like tied between two cars, which that's a horrifying thing to see.
Yeah, the stretching.
To be honest, like if that was a horror movie and that happened, that would be fucking.
Dude, honestly, like, well, that's one of the most like awful medieval torture things I've ever like researched, because they actually did have like those stretching machines, and that used to be how they would even like put bones back in a socket. Is they'd have these like stretching machines that would just stretch your arm over your head and then would just pop it in place once it got high enough. But
that makes sense.
But then when it worked, but it was brutal.
With it.
Yeah, it was brutal as shit. Yeah.
Yep. Especially if you have like no range of motion and you know it's going to hurt like a bitch.
But honestly, there's really not a non-brutal way to put a shoulder back into place. I've had it happen to me, and my dad put it back in place for me, and he did the whole count to 3, do it on 2 kind of thing, and that was brutal.
Like, don't worry, it's not going to hurt at all. Are you sure?
Just in the back of the truck on the way home too, so it's just like not a lot of room, and just
he smacks you in the face. Don't scream like a girl, boy.
Pretty much.
So at the end of this movie, he's tied to this car, and this is like the weirdest part of the movie for me, at least. Santos breaks free of his chains. He literally breaks the chain, and then bites the bindings off of Jesus's arm.
Yes.
And I'm like, dude, you just broke chains. I think you can break the rope pretty easily too.
No. He's got like hamster teeth. Beaver teeth. What, you just chew through that shit?
It was just so fucking weird.
One of the things I do love in this last scene is the other priest that had contacted Jesus and was talking to Jesus, that one that didn't die. He comes back and he's actually a vampire now, and he's like, you both offered immortality. You both offered eternal love. They just offered power. You didn't offer shit.
That's the Afro guy. He's so fucking funny.
But fucking great line. I love like how he put like turned to the Christianity and vampire lines. Like, you both offer the same things, but vampires offer power, motherfucker. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. And you get to kill all the lesbians you want.
Yeah, because
that's been my dream since I was a child.
You know, we have movies like Twilight that are like, we're only going to kill deer. And then you have movies like Jesus Christ Vampire Hunters like, we're only going to kill lesbians.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Fucking metal.
And by the way, guys, the lesbian is really not that bad. Like, literally, like, the effects of this movie are not good enough to really give a shit about people dying in it. So,
well, the effects are atrocious. The acting is terrible. Everything about this movie is awful except for the movie. Like, if you single out any individual aspect of this movie, it's awful. It is terrible. It is bad. If you put it all together, it becomes good. I enjoy this movie. I hate it. Like, I literally can't think of a single thing about this movie that's actually good.
Yeah. But you can't think of a single thing that's actually bad either. You're like,
no, it's all bad. It's doing. But I love it. Like, and I hate that I love it so much.
I saw a great review for this movie that said this movie is so bad that anything insulting in the movie cannot be taken seriously.
Yes.
Like, yes, exactly. Yes. Thank you. He's like, it's a silly fucking movie. And it was featured at that what is it called? Anti-Sundance Festival.
Oh, I don't know what the Anti-Sundance Festival is. That's interesting.
It's because Sundance is so fucking like they're very selective about their movies, and they just say, no, if you didn't have a certain amount in your budget, you can't get into some. And this other festival is like, no, you just do whatever the fuck you want. We'll put you in.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many festivals anymore nowadays. It's hard to keep track of them all.
Yeah, but this one, I like this one had a good message, so I support it. So anyway, at the end of this movie, Jesus Christ gets free because Santos bites off his bindings, and then he fights the vampires, and the priest vampire grabs a stake and stabs Jesus.
I love this.
And you know what I was expecting was either death, or if this light came out like to be like a flashlight kind of, and instead they have like a mirror on his chest that is reflecting light onto the vampires and turning them into dust.
Yeah, it's basically like, because he is everything and he's like the internalized and he's the sun and everything, that like when he was stabbed, the sun light comes out of him and it evaporates the vampires, and it's like a pure sunlight because it comes from Jesus, so it instantly burns the ones that are even immune to sunlight damage.
And this is the best part. He's able to turn the vampires back into regular people. Why the fuck didn't he do that the entire time?
He could always do miracles. They have to want to.
Oh, and well, no, it's what he said was, I will use the power of your love to bring her
exactly
back.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
so no one loves the main bad vampire.
Apparently nobody. They had nobody in their lives that loved them.
Exactly.
Not a single soul. And it's really weird because Santos falls in love with some girl he met at the jazz bar they were at,
who was a vampire,
who was a vampire who was making out with another woman. And Jesus looks at her and says, "But I thought you were a lesbian." And she goes, "I'm bi." And they both go, "Hey!" It's so weird.
Like it's so weirdly like ally specific. It's like one of those movies where like this person didn't know how to be an ally, but it's like, I'll just say all the right things, even though if I don't get the message across in the greatest way. Like, this person's like, I'm an ally, but I don't know how to be one. Here's my movie.
It's just so weird. And then the girl, Mary, ends up being lesbian too, and she falls in love with one of the vampires, and she gets turned into a regular person. And they get a super close up like shot of their first kiss together, and I'm like, this is actually a fairly good kiss. Honestly, I was impressed. I was very decent. I'm a little turned on right now. That's a good kiss. And it's just weird. It was very it's not like their faces were in it. It's literally just their lips pretty much. So it's kind of weird, but it's interesting. It's, to say the least, it's fucking interesting.
And to go a little bit off topic here, as much as we were talking about him talking to his dad, I also love the time that he talked to his mother.
Oh yeah, he talks to
the Virgin Mary in a Virgin Mary nightlight.
Yes, yes, he does. It's like, oh Jesus, they want to be your friend. She's very like, no, Jesus, no, don't hate people. You cool guy.
Be cool. We like lesbians. You need to save the lesbians. I know, Mom. I know. I'm going to. I'm going to save the lesbians.
Moms, get off my dick already. Leave me alone.
Mom, I got it. I'm already trying to save the lesbians. All right. I've been fighting atheists
fucking
and vampires since I got here.
My favorite part of this movie is still him fighting the atheists, because that was just
it's the most random shit.
Out of it
doesn't make any sense. It's not part of any other plot.
Yeah, those all could have been vampires instead, but they're like, no, we got to throw the atheists in here.
Just random atheists stumbling upon Jesus carrying some wood in the park.
Yeah.
As
you know what
one does.
So as they were coming up to Jesus in their Jeep, he was walking like on the sidewalk, and I was like, oh, they have a bat in their hand. They're going to swipe.
That's what I thought. I thought they were just going to.
But no, they stop and say, "You Jesus Christ." And he's like, maybe. It's like, okay, well, it would have been cooler to swipe his fucking feet, but you do what you want.
I also have to say the music in this movie is insane.
Oh, perfect.
It goes random. Perfect. Every scene is a different style of music. Everything is different. Like, it goes so many different ways. And then, of course,
and none of it fits in 2001 when this movie was made.
No, not at all. It would fit maybe in the 80s.
Song. But it is in Canada. I think Canada is technically like 5 or 6 years behind the USA in music. I think that's how that works. Like, when it's popular in the USA.
I remember, I think there was a joke on How I Met Your Mother where the Canadians say that the grunge didn't hit the Canada until the 2000s. Like, grunge was in the 90s, but didn't hit to the like 10 years behind.
Like, there's certain areas in the world where music becomes popular much later. So like Russia, that 10 years ago was just getting into pop punk, and you're like, what? Really?
But they got us into this. No.
And it's like, it just happens that way. the U.S. is such a weird fucking spot where we're into something and over it within like 3 minutes.
Oh, dude, the way that some fads come and go is insane. Or certain games or movies or
TV other shows, places, they're like, no, this is good. Why the fuck would it be over it already?
Yeah.
Stop giving a shit about what's popular 5 minutes ago.
But I also have to say, of all the songs, the end song of this movie is made for this movie.
Get laid tonight. I know that's not the song,
Everybody Gets Laid Tonight.
Everybody gets laid.
Oh my God, this is one of the best B-movie songs I have heard in a long time.
Yeah, this ending is weird too. So Jesus is literally like talking to a crowd of people, and
about
like a phone goes off, and everyone's checking their phones except for Jesus, and he's looking like really like upset that someone's cell phone is going off.
Fucking phone went off. Oh, it's
and
mine.
Then he looks in his own pocket, and he's like, "Oh no, it's my phone. Hold on, let me get this." And it was like a nonsense call anyway, so there was no point to that scene.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Everybody should love everybody," and then it goes into the song, which is the funniest shit.
It's all good, it's all right, everybody gets laid tonight.
It's just such a stupid song, but it works.
I love it because like the next line is, "He came from heaven, 2 stakes in his hand."
Yes, it's just like
yes.
Yeah, it's just like in his hand, not he's holding 2 stakes. They're actually inside of his hands.
To smote the vampire and free the land.
Yep. I've been smoted. I think smote is the past tense.
Dude. Just it's gold. It's almost Night Trap levels. It's fucking great.
No, because
almost.
Smote is the past tense. You have to say smited.
I don't, dude. I like this song. I don't care. It's like 6.5 minutes long. It's way too long.
I don't know, guys. Is smote the past tense? Let us know. I'm curious. I think it is. I'm pretty.
Dude,
I'm like
my English skills are
sure.
So
I'm 35% sure smote is the past tense, but maybe it is the present. I don't know. It's like
no.
Like hung and hanged. Hung. So here's the thing. Hung is a word. Yes. America invented the word hung.
I'm hung like a horse.
Well, it's hung. You were hung. It's a past. It's a literal past tense. It's been widely accepted as a real word. Mm-hmm. But fucking like grammar Nazi would be like, no, it's hanged. And it's like, nope. Hung still works. It's still a fucking word. It's been around forever. Mm-hmm. No, it's hanged.
Dude, I think English is all made up at this point, and people make up their own fucking rules. So I just go with what everybody else goes with.
It's like saying the word texted. I hate the word I texted them because it sounds fucking unintelligent. It sounds awful. Yeah, but I get it. Like text to me is still the same as the present and the past.
The worst one is edited it.
I edited it.
I hate that. I hate that sentence. It's awful.
Edited it.
I edited it. Yeah, I don't like that word. I don't like the way it sounds. It sounds awful.
I will edit it. I have edited it.
It's bad. It's awful.
Yeah, English is the worst, guys. It's the absolute fucking most garbage language in the world, and we insist on everybody learning it. It's routinely the worst language of all time, but here we are.
It's what we have. It's what we work with. I was just born here. I didn't decide this.
It's like, I wonder how many countries have like a term for wet ass pussy. You know what I mean? Like, damn it. No. WAP exists in our language, but I wonder if that translation into other language is the same, where you're like, nope, it's not.
I'm just like picturing some like Korean K-pop wet pussy song, and
yep.
I can't actually picture it because I'm like,
I think they have letter or words for it, and it's probably like much more beautifully sounded. Ours is just fucking like I don't know. It's just garbage.
It's kind of like every time I hear a new like really bad song like that, I always look at the sign language interpretations of these songs because my God, it is some of the funniest shit you'll ever watch.
For sure. All right, so back on the movie. The movie is good. Are you ready for ratings?
Let's go for it.
All right. I got to give this one a 4. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I was having so much fun just watching it and hanging out and being like, oh yeah, that's good. That's good. It's not, it's not a 5 worthy. Here's the thing, like a 5 to me is like, this is the best B movie I've ever watched in my life. And it's hard to give a 5 out.
Yeah, I would say one of, not the best, one of.
No, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, this is the best at that moment in time, whatever moment that means. And that's before I watch the next best B movie. So it's just, this doesn't fit that category to me, but it is entertaining and it's not hard to watch. You know, a lot of B movies, they're hard to get through. It's like Attack of the Crab Monsters. That movie can be a little bit hard to get through because it's kind of like, it's long, it's winded. We even said, I believe that it gets a little boring. I think we said, like, if this was 20 minutes earlier or if this was cut off 20 minutes sooner, it would be a better movie.
Which is crazy because it's only like an hour and 7 minutes or 17 minutes anyways. Like, it's pretty short.
It's only an hour, actually. I don't remember.
I couldn't remember how long it was, but actually,
certain movies are better to watch and you don't feel like it's a chore, and this movie doesn't feel like a chore. It's not like Birdemic. That felt like a fucking chore.
Yes, that is a chore.
So, yes.
Yeah.
This movie, perfect. Perfect 4 to me. And a 4 is, what did we say a 4 was?
Cornhole bitch.
It's a cornholed bitch.
Attack of the Crab Monsters is an hour and 3 minutes, by the way.
So just about an hour.
Yeah.
Almost an hour.
I also have to give this a cornhole bitch. I think this is right underneath what we just had with Psycho Goreman to me. Like, I think Psycho Goreman is just a little bit more above this. I think quality-wise, I think humor-wise, I think everything. Like, Psycho Goreman's actually one of those movies that's like weird premise but good and well executed, whereas this is bad and badly executed but so entertaining. Like,
can we just talk about how awesome Canadian movies are?
Dude, seriously.
In general, like, seriously, holy fuck, guys, you are killing it.
Canadian and New Zealand.
Yes, because you guys actually try to fucking give money to your fucking movie makers.
Dude, honestly, like, the more and more I have been getting into movies, the more foreign movies I've been watching, and the more surprised I've been at movies from around the world and how good they are. Like,
really, like, it's crazy. Like, some of those Russian movies are fucking wildly crazy, but really fucking intense. Like,
if anyone hasn't seen RRR, it's Rise Revolt something, but it's just called RRR. It's on Netflix. It's that Bollywood movie.
Yeah,
it's a action epic bromance musical.
Yeah.
And it's the most amazing thing ever.
It's like how even South Korea is like becoming a big player in the series and movie stuff because they're just unique. It's stuff we haven't heard of or seen before.
Squid Game.
Like America, it's getting to this point where it feels like everything is a remake of everything that's already been done.
Yeah.
And it's either a full-on remake or a spiritual successor or whatever. But it always follows the same
sequel.
It's like it follows the same sequence of events that we've already seen a million times. Well, and I think we're all getting tired of it.
So many movies I didn't realize were remakes of Japanese movies. Like The Departed is a remake of the Japanese. It's either Japanese or Korean movie, and Infernal Affairs. Yeah. Like, I'm like, that's such a big movie and everyone talks about it, but it's a remake of something that's already amazing. And it's like, what the fuck? And that happens so much with so many movies. I know, like, recently we had Train to Busan was one of the best zombie movies ever made, and they're making Train to LA. J.J. Abrams is making it. And I'm like, no, why? No.
Why? Just why? Just stop, guys. Also, if you're going to do a zombie movie, start doing them cool again. Like, the old zombie movies were so good, and now they're just boring.
If you haven't seen Train to Busan and Train to Busan Peninsula, those are fucking good. I'll
check them out.
New zombie movies.
Dude, I love, like, the original Dawn of the Dead, the original Night of the Living Dead, the original, like, all of these movies that just started everything out. Day of the Dead was fucking fantastic, too. Like, they were just, the 80s were a better time to make movies. I'm just going to say it flat out for America. That was the best time to make movies for America because they were still pushing the envelope of what was acceptable. And now we've kind of pushed it too far and we don't know what's good anymore.
See, for me, a lot of my favorite B movies I've watched recently were early 2000s, and I'm like, man, like I love a lot of the old B movies too.
I'm just saying movies in general. I'm saying like production movies. So
fair.
We should watch Day of the Living Dead. I think that's technically a B movie. I need to look it up.
Most of Alfa Romero's, if it's one of the Alfa Romero movies, are B movies.
It's
not. Okay.
It's one of the like side movies that kind of play into the whole world without actually being part of it. But it was one of my favorite zombie movies when I was a kid. I loved it.
Yeah, honestly. Well, we're going to watch a great zombie movie with our next movie, so you're going to be ecstatic about it, I'm sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. We hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, please check it out. It's a lot of fun.
It's on Tubi, our favorite place ever.
Oh, Tubi, please sponsor us, please.
Okay. Big news with that. I didn't hear that they sponsored, but I did hear that they did start something recently with TikTok creators, where TikTok creators have this program now with Tubi where you can actually get a TV show on Tubi. Like you can do scripted or unscripted shows. So if we get big enough, we could have our own, like our podcast could be episodes
big enough.
put on Tubi.
That'd be cool. I actually just saw the Small Town Murder guys got on Netflix doing that same thing. So
I honestly, like I've been seeing it, and Tubi's been doing it a lot recently.
Be in our rooms talking to each other, but it's fine.
We got some cool shit behind us.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Got some nerd shit.
Camera's a little tilted to make me look kind of unique, so
you got the Dutch angle going on. It's fine.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Well, that was it. We'll catch you next week. What are we watching next week, Steven? What is it called, Steven?
It is Brain Dead, also known as Dead Alive. This is Peter Jackson zombie gore fest movie. Insanity. You can watch the full thing on YouTube. That's how I watched it. It's the best way to watch it because there's no other really way.
Gets eaten in it.
What's up?
Legolas gets eaten in it, doesn't he?
Twice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dude, the mutilation and body dysmorphia, like body horror in this is just fucking top notch.
Like, I love watching people's legs get ripped off, but only if it's realistic.
It's all practical effects. I'll say it's just gorgeous.
All right.
It's beautiful.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next week on either Brain Dead or whatever the other fucking name was for this.
Dead Alive.
Whatever. Whatever it is. It's all dumb. All right. Bye.